Build your brand through social strength. The PowerHouse Podcast.
You need to evolve in your business or you're screwed, period.
Find what you need to grow your business.
Don't try to do everything because you want to be the hero.
Feel your fire to be a boss.
You want somebody that is really going to give you constructive feedback or look at you and say, you know what, you're being an idiot right now. You need to figure it out.
This is the PowerHouse Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the PowerHouse Podcast. Today, we've got Corey.
Hello.
And Travis. Yes. And, of course, me, Todd. Today, we're talking about your expert topic, farming. I mean,
I'm basically a farmer.
You're basically a farmer now. You've been on a tractor.
Yep. A real tractor.
A real tractor.
John
Deere. John Deere.
John Deere.
It was.
Yeah, cut some grass, plowed some fields.
I did. I spread some seeds around.
Spread some fertilizer and lime. Yeah, I put the seeds out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was plowing the fields.
Yeah.
So.
But basically, you did all the work.
Yeah, basically.
But anyways, so I want to talk about plowing the fields from a social media standpoint.
Got it.
So many people are out there. They're running ads, or running ads, or running ads, or running ads. And we all know that the hardest thing to do is run an ad and get lots of people to buy from a cold audience. You got to get out there and disc up the field, chop up the dirt so that you can plant. And once you plant, you're going to harvest.
Sure.
Talk about it.
So as far as Facebook, Instagram, any social media platform, you have to, like you said, warm up the audience. Some of our clients and people that we've talked to before, they don't have the content out there at all, or B, don't have good content. That's really the deciding factor right there, because you can put as much stuff as you want out there to warm up the audience and do all that plowing the fields and stuff, but if it's not good content that they can take something away from it, it's irrelevant, right? And you don't want to always, like you said, you don't want to post stuff all the time that's super salesy, that to a cold audience. So as you're warming them up, you want to give them maybe some facts about stuff that they didn't know, that the general public really, thinks they know but doesn't know, right? Or cool videos that describe certain things about your business in your field, right? So that's the kind of stuff that you should put out to warm up the audience. But you definitely don't want to just be like, hey, here, buy this trial for $19.99 to get a free pair of whatever, right? Because if they don't know who you are, don't know your story, they're not invested in you, so they're not going to give a shit about anything that you put out, right? How many times have you got an email or something in Messenger or something of someone that you don't know anything about them, the first thing they say is, buy my shit, right?
Yeah. Don't you want to get good leads?
Don't you want to do this? It's like, I don't even know who you are. I don't know if you're legit. So putting the content out there, warming up the audience, letting them know who you are and who your culture is and all that stuff is so important, because you're not going to get anyone to buy your stuff. Like, there are people that buy stuff just to buy stuff, but they're not going to be a good client. They're not going to be a good person that will be there for life.
So let's take Corey's idea of good stuff, right? Because I know as a business owner and what we do here for PowerHouse, we sit with clients and they go, no, my stuff is on point. And all I can do is not try to, I don't know, in front of them. What do you talk about when you talk about good stuff, Travis? What is that to you?
Wow. Good stuff. I think that starts with going out and doing some market research and finding the companies out there that are top of what you're looking to do. I think you can't. Obviously, you don't want to go out and get the Maserati, right? And if you're a small business owner and can't afford it, but you want to figure out where you need to focus and what you need to focus on. And I think the most important thing is you got to be patient. Like, everybody in today's environment, I feel like it has to happen now. Well, it doesn't happen now. It doesn't happen overnight with social media. The engagement takes time. I mean, how long have you been shooting your videos during the week out to our audiences?
Right.
And you started with what, one viewer, two viewer, now you're up into the upper 30s, 40 viewers, and that's taken how long?
That's 6 months to build up to 30 live.
Right. And so everything takes time. And so you got to do your research. You got to identify, you got to go out and you got to sit down and have conversations with people and see what they're about, learn about their products and figure out what's going to be best for you. And then once you start to implement it, you got to be patient.
You have to test the market.
Say that again.
You have to test the market.
Oh, that's exactly what I was going to talk about. Talking about good content. You got to know what your avatar is, right? You got to know who your client is. It's not about what you think is good, right? Because, I mean, coming from one of the pieces of the puzzle that I really work on for PowerHouse Marketing is the advertising piece on social media. We were just talking to someone the other day that was like, well, I don't like those kind of posts on my page. And I'm like, do you understand that we only spent $5 and got almost 1,500 engagements, and we have like 40 different reactions for $5, and now we can retarget 1,400 people for $5. That piece might not have looked good to your eye, but it did what it's supposed to do, which is get people to react to it. And the only way you're going to know that is testing. Mm-hmm. You drop something and go, did this work? No, take that off. I won't use that again on my page. Put this out. Put this on my page.
Yep.
It's not rocket science.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why I use the word patient, right? Because I think too many times we get something, we're all excited it's going to work. Oh, wow, nobody liked this video, or that testimonial didn't do what it was supposed to do. So let me just give up, right? Versus, okay, let me try something else. Let me give it a couple days. Oh, I might need to try something else. Like, it's not to sound cliche, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Everything takes time, and you got to be patient, and you got to work it, right? So
you got to get your ego. Get your ego out of it.
You got to take your ego out.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I mean, for example, for me, when I go shoot video for martial arts schools, right? The biggest thing they always say, like I tell them, I'm not going to get any students throwing people down. I'm not going to get any weapons. I'm not going to get anything that looks dangerous or intimidating, because a new mom is not going to want to see that stuff.
Oh, my kid gets to learn knife.
Exactly. Yeah. No. That's cool stuff in the culture that you can bring later on. But the first thing they say is, oh, well, aren't you going to get a shot of my sword wall? Aren't you going to get a shot of all my magazines? It's like, dude, no one cares about any of that stuff. So good content to you is completely different to someone who you're trying to approach for your services.
And thinking about your content, you can't plant corn in the same field every year, right? It'll deplete the soil. So that's why you have crop rotation. The same thing with your content. You can run content. I mean, we're experiencing some of that now. This video here, we've been running for a year. People are used to seeing that. We're having to now redesign the video so that it looks different, so people aren't going, oh, another martial arts video, another PowerHouse video, another one of these videos. You're always having to rotate that around and make it different, but still deliver the same thing, which is the interaction, so that we can retarget.
Exactly.
Cool said. Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for watching another edition of the PowerHouse Podcast, where we build your brand through social strength. Peace.
Travis Wilson here with PowerHouse Marketing. Really hope you all enjoyed that today and were able to benefit from it. Please, if you know someone out there, like a loved one or a good friend that could use this, please share it. Until next time, take care.